Yeah, you can check all these modules. These are available in the directory. Let me show you. User, share, despite framework, then modules and payloads, and I think stages and windows. Yeah, over here you can see reverse TCP, reverse HTTP, mine TCP, bind it in reverse TCP, and all of that. But we're not going to use this. Oh, we're not getting that. Yeah, so we use Windows, and then you can see Meterpreter, bind TCP, Meterpreter reverse. So we're going to use the Meterpreter one, reverse TCP. Then we have to provide a host. host is basically the local host, the attacking machine, IP address of the attacking machine. So let me check my IP address real quick. Which is 41. Then I'll port which we're going to listen on, let's say 8080. Then hyphen F is used for format. So which format the file should be in. So if I'm making it for Windows, I should make it an executable format. And then hyphen is for the hyphen O is for the output. So let's make it Netflix.exe. So as you know, there's one phase in cyber chain which is delivery phase. Now what you have to do, you have created your malicious program. Now you have to deliver this malicious program in the victim's computer so that he can execute, or you can bind this file with a legitimate software so that he will execute that file, and in the backend a malicious program gets executed. But for right now, I'll just create one server with Python 3. And I'll just download this file to that server. So our file is netflix.exe. I click on it and I just download it. So I'm going to folder. So you can see my file is netflix.exe has been downloaded. Now if I just click on it, nothing will happen. It will execute it, but nothing will actually happen, and we won't even get the access for that because we have not opened our listener. You actually have to listen on the specific port which we have provided, which is 8080. So we have to open the listener, and as we have used Meterpreter, we're going to open the listener in Metasploit. We can use exploit multi-handler. This exploit is used to listen for the incoming TCP connections. So you can check the options. The required options are lhost and lport. Lport is already defined. No, lport we have to change. So lport would be 8080. Then lhost would be a local host, which is 015, and then we'll run. So it started a reverse TCP handler on our local system and on the port 8080. Now if we try to execute, yeah. Going back to our Linux machine, you can see command shell session 1 opened, and we already got the access. and session includes why it is closing again and again. Might be a problem in new Kali, I don't know. You can try it in your Kali, it may work. Imitate a new payload. Let's say payload. Just a second. It is not showing my meterpreter command line. I don't know why. If I need to have to reinstall this meterpreter. Nope, nothing. But it says command shell session 4 open. So we actually got the access, but I don't know why it's not showing the meterpreter command line. Okay, that was meterpreter session. We can use a shell, reverse shell. Just a second. Like over here. Yeah, we can use command shell trojans and all of that. So let's try to create those. Okay, so how are we going to create those? The method would be simple, but this time we won't use meterpreter. We're going to use Windows shell underscore reverse so TCP, and then I'm going to provide endpost. This is my IP, and then the airport, which would be like 4444, and then hyphen F, exe hyphen O. Let's call it 45.exe. Okay, now just download this payload 45.exe. Let's start download. Download, okay. So this is a payload. Now we have to open a listener. So we are not using meterpreter, so we don't need to go in the MS console and then use the exploit multi-handler. There is a command in Kali which we already pre-installed, which is known as netcat. Netcat actually opens your listener, or it can open your like. It can be used to listen the connections coming from the incoming connections and the outgoing connections. It is used to actually create the connections also. You can have the remote connection to any other system using netcat. So you can use netcat like this or like this. NC will also work. And we're going to use the option -LVLT. -L is for listening, V is for verbose. Verbose means more information. And N is for no resolution, no DLSA resolution, and P is for port. So when we signify port, when we signify hyphen P option, we have to give the port. The port is 4444 for us 45.exe. So now we are listening on the port 4444. Now what happens if the user tries to execute this 45.exe? You can see in my Kali machine, I actually got a shell. And this shell is basically your EMD. As you can see, if you go into downloads and then go into programs, you can see this is the shell which we are in currently right now. If you want to list the contents of this the directory, you cannot use ls because ls won't work in CMP. You have to use dir. Dir lists all the contents, and you can see all the files in my Windows machine, advanced IP scanner, Android, Spotify, PyCharm, and all of that. You can actually go back and you can go to desktop also. I can do a DI over here, and you can see all my desktop contents. DI contents doesn't work, so we can create a new directory. Second. So we actually got the access of the command shell. You can do who am I and see you are the user, the Craw PC, the username of this user, the username of the system. So that's how basically reverse shell works. Okay. Okay, so if you try to upload a payload on, let's say, no distribute, a payload was in Kali and this 45.exe, okay. So we can actually scan this file. Also, we can scan a file on virustotal.com. And you can see it already started giving me this is a Trojan file, this is a Trojan script, and actually detected all the, it actually detected this file is a malicious file. But in some of the, you can see in some of the antivirus software, this file is undetected. So you can also use encoders, you can use encryptors, evasion modules, you can use like the cryptos and all of that kind of stuff. You can even use more wrappers so that you can bind your Spotify.exe to the real Spotify.exe file. And if the user wants to download the Spotify.exe file, he will download your file and the malicious code will be executed when you start that file. So this is a very great site. I don't think this no distribute site is not working. So let's exit from the shell. Okay. It gave some error. All right. So now let's try some ransomwares, or not ransomwares. Let's try some rats. Just a second, I'll be back. Yeah, okay. Sorry for that. Let's go with NJ We're looking for some rat, right? So let me see if I can download it from somewhere. Hmm. So this is a down format track. Let's try it. So you can see a lot of information you can gather from this strat. Just a second, let me try to create. You can listen on, let's say, so this is our executable. Let us try it in our Windows 7 machine. Let me switch off this. Let us try it again. It's not working. Just a second. It's not working correctly. Try and zero this. We'll download the requirements. Also, you have to do one more task. I'll show you. I'll show you after that. It's done, right? Let's run this. Let's get the port. Start. Allow the access. The port. Right click. Sorry. Window. Then you have to provide the post. And let me check. And the address. IP address is 39. All right. So I'll use this IP address. You can even put an icon on this. And right now I don't have any icon. You can use the registry startup. It will try to create the persistence also, so that it can copy its file in the registries, so that if the user will delete, if the victim will delete the exe malicious exe file, it will still work. Will still have the access. Then it could be anything. And let's say the name of the exe. Let's say it. Restore. Files all right. Now built. Let's give him. Okay, now it's done. So this is the file. Let's go on to the Windows 7 machine. Use this. Go back to this. Internet connection. Why? Still it's not working. Okay, I think I got the connection. Yeah, I actually got the connection. So in the remote administration tool, you have a lot of things you can do over here. You can even have like multiple users compromised. You can even have the list of multiple users compromised. So right now I have just only one Windows machine. If I have the another one, you can actually list all the machines you have compromised. Now it is actually a bot for me. Now I can do anything with this machine. I can even get the remote desktop session and I can see what the user is doing. I can get the passwords, all the saved passwords, if the passwords are saved in this specific machine. But I haven't saved any password in this machine yet, so we'll grab the password. I can even listen to the microphone. I can even start the microphone at that specific moment, and I can listen to what the user is talking about and all that. I can even start the camera. If I had the camera, I would be able to start the webcam and I can see what the user is doing right now. I can even record the webcam, then I can ask. I can just do a lot of stuff with that. Then there's a manager. There's a lot of things you can see. Desktop. You can in the desktop. You can see all the files. You can go to pictures. You can access every single thing with this. So that's a very powerful thing. You can even access system try to folder. You can see all the files in it. You can get the access of, I think, your sample. No, sample access is forbidden. It's denied. Why it is denied? Because I think we are the normal user, not the, yeah, the user we are right now is the normal user, the Craw user. We are not the administrator yet. So let's see. You can even run the scripts, different scripts. If you have your scripts, if you've created your some scripts, you can run through this. And let me check if okay. Because this is not allowing me to get the privilege escalation, to do the privilege escalation. This start. I think the start doesn't support privilege escalation, so that's why there is no option for it. There's one rat named as Warzone rat. It's a very good rat, and it's available right now because last time I checked, it was like yeah. See, if you can see over here, Warzone rat comes with UAC bypass technique, so it can just bypass the small antivirus and all, and it also have your privilege escalation technique. It will just try to escalate the privileges and it will gain the access of the administrator and all. You can even check the registry keys and all of that stuff, and you can have the remote session, remote shell. It's to dir, and you can see the result in it. So rats are very powerful thing, very broad thing. I actually have the cracked version of Warzone. This Warzone rat is actually available on the darknet, and I don't think the download is available or not. Let me check if someone has posted the source code yet. I think yes, they did. All right, so we can try this also. Track Warzone.exe and choose .NET Demo. Okay, I think this one is not working, but in the next class, I will share the link for the Warzone rack, which I am having in your personal system, so that you can use that rack and you can check all the different options available in that specific rack. So that was all for today's class. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Also, I want you to try this NSS payload. We actually created the payload, right? The Windows, MetaPeter, reverse TCP, and all of that. I want you to try it in your own system so that you can check if you are getting the that multi-handler shell or not.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you didn't send yesterday's class in group, sir. I checked in the.
I
Okay,
haven't
sir.
uploaded. Let me check. Let me check.
And I need today's class recording too, sir, because this last previous 15 minutes I got confused, sir.
Oh, okay, all right. You
After
can ask if you
watching
have any
the
doubts.
record, let me see the recording one more time, sir. Then I will get clear, sir.
Sure, sure.
Uh, sir.
Just a second. Let me check the recording. I've already uploaded it. Have you checked?
Uh, when, sir, you uploaded? Yesterday I checked and texted in group, sir.
No, not in the group. Actually, I gave you the link. This link is there.
Yes, sir. In the link only, sir. That the Google Drive link only,
Yeah,
no,
Google
sir.
Drive link. They are like different
Uh,
folders are there, na? So there is one folder lecture 7 which is the latest one. So in that I uploaded already. Try it now. You able to see? It's under lecture 7. Got it?